And what does it take to be a crew member of the Rainbow Warrior?
Courage and conviction and love and peace. These are probably the four most important attributes, especially for the planet. Absolute love. So often I will sit here, very tense moments. We're going into, for example, into some activity, anchoring close to a power station. These are scary moments even for me. And at those times, I always have to remember the planet, the Earth, and I can feel the planet underneath me. And I know why I'm here, because I have nothing to lose. The planet is at stake, the whole globe. So once I remember the vulnerable place that we are at the moment, it's alright, and I can sail in and do an action, because it's so important. And that's love. It's really just love for the Earth, love for this beautiful environment. Like I said, when I was in New Zealand, I didn't go home. Instead, I explored the country. I went for long walks, just by myself, up volcanoes, on long rivers, and just anywhere in the world. I can stop and get off the boat, and I prefer to go out into the nature. It's beautiful, the planet and the different animals and plants, and they're getting less and less. So you know that I heard you probably do, but I heard recently that in the last 30 years, this planet has lost 1/4 of all its life. There was a statement came. I don't know who made that statement. It was quite recent. I just read it in the newspaper.
But I know about six mass extinction declared by UNEP. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But still, it's beautiful, and still there's and we can still stop it. I know we can, because I think we are the most creative of all. I think humans have unlimited potential. And we've got ourselves into a mess, and I know we can get it out. And, we can get ourselves out of it creatively, just in a beautiful way. Because we are lovely people. People are, everyone. There's no one that's not.
I wish I had my camera right here when you said those things. The moment that they left.
Captain, another question. For ordinary citizens, what can we do to, what part can we do to contribute to the conservation of, environment and our resources? Like that?
Well, I think it's a very, very simple thing that ordinary citizens can do is they can turn off a light bulb, or change to low energy light bulbs. I mean, there are some really simple and practical things that one can do. But then one can also become involved in supporting Greenpeace, because you don't have to join the Rainbow Warrior to do the work. You can join Greenpeace and become a member and help contribute, because we are doing work and we receive no income from any government or any industry, so it only comes from people. So there's no government that's protected from us or industry that's protected from us, and I think that is a very, very good way of supporting the environment, doing something, is by becoming a member or a supporter of Greenpeace too.
And is this the first time that Rainbow Warrior has docked here in the Philippines?
No, she's been here 3 times.
Three times.
It's the first time I've been with the Rainbow Warrior. Okay. I've been here once before with the Arctic Sunrise, another Greenpeace boat. That was in 1999. But the Rainbow Warrior has been here 3 times.
Okay, so lastly, what message can you give to Filipinos, as a community, as a society, as a nation?
Well, what I could say to the Filipinos is that they are living in a beautiful environment and at a wonderful time, because you have the potential to pass a renewable energy bill. And the thing is that the Philippines, and that's why we're here, is the most vulnerable of the whole district of Southeast Asia to super typhoons, and those are clearly from climate change. And this is not the time to start developing and or expanding coal power stations. And coal is the primary culprit. If we can stop coal, there are only 9 coal power stations that are either they're planned to be expanded or new ones built. And that's not a lot. That's easy to stop. Those are easy numbers. It's less than both hands' fingers. And that's the very first thing to do, is to stop that, because there are alternatives. There's geothermal, there's wind. Philippines is well set up. And even when I was talking to Senator Subiri a few days ago, and he told me a really interesting thing that they have in the Philippines. Now, very few countries in the world have this, where you can have a metering system and you can become your own power producer with either a solar or a wind generator, and you have a metering system. So sometimes, if you're making more energy than you're using, you're getting credits. You're actually making an income now from energy, and that is another creative solution. Is to everyone becomes their own little power station. Bring the power back to the people.
All right. Thank you.